What's up, guys? I'm here with Rob Tyson, CEO and President of Tyson Global and a fellow sales nerd. And today we're going to tell you how to start a cold call off right. The first 15 seconds of a cold call are critical. We're going to share with you 3 ways not to make a cold call and 3 ways to absolutely crush it so you connect with more executives and clients and win more deals. Let's dive in.
So the first thing not to do when making a cold call, stutter. Hi, is this John? John? This is Rob Tyson with Tyson Global. Hello, John. If you're not speaking with confidence and flow, and less ums, less ahs, less stutters, less pauses, unless you're pausing to inflect something to be more convincing, then it's not going to go well. So you have to go and practice your call prior to making the call.
The second pitfall to avoid when making a cold call is having a really high-pitched voice that sounds inauthentic. Oh, hey, John. This is Chris from Bespin Global. John? I was super high-pitched because I was nervous, and the customer, the executive you're talking to, can sense when you're nervous. They can sense when you're being inauthentic, or at least when you sound like you're being inauthentic. So to the customer, their sales alarms and red flags are going up. They're already on the defensive when they hear a call from a salesperson, but they're wondering, what's this guy hiding? Like, is he trying to manipulate me? Like, what's going on? So make sure that when you start a cold call, you gather yourself, maybe you meditate, and you come from a place where you're speaking from your chest.
Pitfall number 3. Hey John, this is Rob Tyson, Tyson Global. So what we do is we help companies save 15% on their overall sales expenses. We increase, hello? Now the reason you don't want to just go straight into the pitch is because you hadn't built rapport with the prospect. They don't know who you are. You're calling and you're throwing up all over them metaphorically. Make sure you build a little bit of rapport with them. You have to get them to feel comfortable to open up so that they can give you the information that you're looking for, and then the end goal is to set an appointment.
So now, how do we get a cold call started off right? The first pro tip that I've got for you is diffuse sales defenses by being self-aware. Hey John, this is Chris calling from Busing Enterprises. Now, I realize I'm calling you completely out of the blue, so before I go any further, I wanted to ask, do you have 15 seconds for me to tell you why I'm calling? What I did there is I was self-aware of the fact that I am interrupting your day, Mr. Executive, and you probably don't want to talk to a salesperson, so let me be respectful of that and ask for your permission to share why I'm calling. A lot of times you'll be surprised, they will give you 15 seconds, or they'll even say, you know what, you got a minute, and then you're in there like swimwear. Time to make your pitch.
Another tip to starting a cold call off right is to relax. Check your body posture when you're making phone calls. If you're uptight, it's going to come off as uptight over the phone. Keep a cool, calm, collected demeanor. Another thing that I do is a breathing technique. So it's a double breathe in twice, breathe out. Do that about 5 times. Breathe out. Do that a couple more times and you'll start to feel a little bit more relaxed. Make sure that your body posture is relaxed as well, so when you're getting on the call, having a casual but professional tone when you're talking to the prospect. Hey John, this is Rob Tyson with Tyson Global. How are you doing? Fantastic. Hey, didn't mean to catch you off guard here. Do you have a couple minutes? Totally understand that, so I'll keep it short. Again, we talked about a year and a half ago. I mentioned that I would reach back out to you to discuss your sales process with your sales team. How about Wednesday? Sounds good. Hey, John, appreciate your time. Look forward to speaking with you then. I'll send you a calendar invite here momentarily. So as you can see there, I was calm. I did a little breathing technique before I made the phone call. I acted as if I knew John. Even though I talked to him a year and a half ago, I still wanted to make it seem like I talked to him on a daily basis. So again, make sure when you're making these calls to prospects you've talked to maybe once or never, make sure you make them feel like you've known them for years.
The third tip to crushing the start of a cold call is to lead with context. Make it as warm as possible. Hey John, this is Chris from Busing Enterprises. I saw you're also local to Austin, and our firm is friends of the Vertex portfolio. We actually work with similar companies in the portfolio to save around 20 to 30% on their cloud expenses. I was curious, do you have 20 minutes to connect sometime later this week? Okay, totally get it, you're super busy. How about early next week, maybe Monday afternoon? Okay, great, yeah, I'll send you a calendar invite, I really appreciate it. Looking forward to connecting. Bye. So what worked about that call is that I led with context. I made it warm. I referenced that I was also local to Austin, Texas. That's a common connection point. And I referenced that we worked with similar companies backed by the same venture capital firm that their company was backed by. When you make it warm, you take a cold call and turn it into a positive result. I hope you guys found these tips helpful and that you can apply them in your sales job to make great cold calls and get more meetings and close more deals. Would love to hear from you guys in the comments, so make sure to share your cold calling techniques and your hacks. Y'all are smart people, and we can spark some great conversations in the comments and learn from each other. And if you found this video entertaining and enjoyable and informative, make sure to hit the like button. The YouTube algorithm will bless me by showing this to more people, and they might benefit from the message too, so it's a win-win. And make sure to subscribe for weekly tips to sell more and live more. Love y'all. Happy selling and happy living.